Hello, and welcome to the Light Institute meditation at the Sanctuary of Light in Galisteo, Mexico. For those of you who are joining us for the first time, we divide our meditation into 3 parts. In the first part, we ask our divine higher selves. It's the intuitive essence of your soul. It's your own inner voice, to take a form for you so that you can draw it into your body, and as you sit in meditation, you can be beyond the physicality, beyond the limitations that you may experience as yourself. And then because we have computers and equipment like that, when we're done with the first part, I'll do a little Om, and you can push the pause button on your machine so that you can sit in meditation for as long as you like. In the second part of the meditation, we practice what we call the art of radiance. And in that, we reach up into the cosmos with our consciousness and imagine that we're pulling down a beam of pure white light down through the top of our heads, down into our solar plexus, our stomach. This is the seat of the emotional body. And from there, we laser out that light across the planet, back into the sky. And as we breathe in, we continue to draw the light down and extend it out. That will put you in a very deep meditative state. And it also expands your energy into the planet, your presence, which of course activates your purpose. In the third part of the meditation, each week we extend energy out into the world. People write in every week from all around the world and say, could we do this? Could we do that? What we're going to do today is send light to all the people who have no safety, who need safety, whether it's a physical safety, an emotional safety, any kind, but that we will bring that safety through light to all of these people who are truly unsafe on our beloved planet at this time. So if you're ready, we will begin with breath, because it is our breath that brings us, it slows the brain and brings us into an expanded consciousness and a meditative state. Close your eyes. Breathe in through your nose and exhale through your mouth very slowly. It is this exhalation that causes us to slow the brain. Once again, breathe in through your nose and then very slowly exhale through your mouth. And now ask your higher self, the intuitive essence of your soul, your own inner voice, to take a form for you. It could be a light or a being, an animal, a tree, even an equation. Just ask your higher self to take a form that serves you and your consciousness at this moment. And now, ask your higher self to touch your body where you hold your divine essence at this moment. And imagine anywhere on your body a touch. That's the touch of your higher self. And wherever you imagine that, just begin for a moment to breathe in and out, creating an opening point of reference for your higher self as it touches that place. And now draw your higher self in through that point and sit in meditation. Om. Imagine that you could reach up into the cosmos and pull down a beautiful beam of white light down through the top of your head, down into your solar plexus, your stomach, and from there laser that beam of white light out from there through your electromagnetic field, out across the planet, back up into the sky, into the cosmos. And you'll continue doing this. As you breathe in, pull it down through you. As you exhale, laser it out across the planet. And just continue that, breathing it in and extending it out. And you'll find that it will take you into a very peaceful and conscious state. Om. And now in this third part, we will use our consciousness to give a gift, to extend our energy out onto our beloved planet. And so ask in your mind's eye for all of those who have no safety across the planet to come into your mind's eye. You might find beings from different countries, from different places that are coming forward. Just take a deep breath. Anyone who feels unsafe, come forward. And now ask them what frequency of light from you will help them to synergistically find safety or feel safe or have some magical thing that comes and brings them into a sense of safety, a place of safety. See what color they ask from you. Color is the cosmic language of communication. Everything that exists comes from light. What is the color that these beings who are unsafe are asking for from you? You might hear it, or see the color, or feel it. And whatever color comes into your consciousness, again, reach up into the cosmos and pull exactly that color down through the top of your head, down into your stomach, your solar plexus, and laser that beam of light out to all of those who are unsafe at this time, to give them an energy of safety. Just continue to allow that to flow to them until you can feel that there's a relaxation, or there's a connection, or there's some magic that happens for them that helps them to find safety. Om. Take a deep breath into your body and open your eyes. Thank you for joining us in this meditation. And now there is another part to our togetherness here, and the use of our consciousness to connect to our sense of purpose and our desire to help our world. We call it knowings. And in knowings, again, people from around the world send questions for us to converse about, to uplift ourselves and everyone who is joining us. And so today we'll ask Allison to give us the questions that have come.
The first question is from Berlin, Germany.
Berlin.
Chris, I'm a research scientist and I've recently been requested to join an international group. This is a request that I must accept. I've always worked alone and I'm quite bad at relating to others. I have been all my life. And I fear this will interfere with my contribution to a very important project. I am hoping you can offer some solace and wisdom to help me with this transition.
First of all, let me tell you that the answer is this, that I want to congratulate you that you have this opportunity to actually help our planet. And in the same way that you focus on your scientific experiments or whatever it is that you're doing scientifically, you can use that discipline and that power of your focus to make sure that you will not allow yourself to react or to get involved in any kind of personal disagreement that could interfere with this gift that you and with them will be giving our planet. It's such a wonderful graduation for you to know that you can work with others and do it in that focus of together we're going to do something that will change our world. That's enough to help you to let go of, I can't get along with him. Just get along with him about what you're doing together, and the rest matters not. So what I would recommend is that, and this is one of the most powerful teachings that my higher self ever gave to me. Before you go to work with them, every time, and even when you're there, use the power of light to bring harmony between you. And you do it in this way. In your mind, simply say, what frequency of light, what color do you need for us to work together and to create this gift? And then imagine that you can hear it or feel it or see some color of light. And then draw it from the cosmos down through the top of your head and extend it out to your co-workers, to extend it out to the whole place where you'll be working together. And do this before you enter first. And then you can do it if you have to talk to them about something and you need them to understand what you're talking about, or you understanding them. If you, in your mind, at any time, even if you're talking to them, are asking them, what's the color you need for us to do this together perfectly for the good of the whole? And then you draw it in, you never take it from you, and you send it out. You will be amazed that people will be gentle and they will respond to you, and you will feel that the only thing that's important is that you have all your life worked to this moment to be a part of an international group that is going to help our planet. We need you. That's the only thing that's important. Great love and support to you. Allison?
The second question is from Izmit, Turkey.
Turkey.
I feel I'm completely losing my spiritual connection because of anger. I'm so mad at so many different situations on the planet that I have become internally hardened and mean. I bark at everyone and anyone now without even thinking. Please, Chris Griscom, how can I return to softness and kindness?
First of all, you're not the only one barking or feeling that out of control anger right now. There is something that we all hold in common. And that is that basically we feel each other psychically. Everyone has this, whether we're aware of it or not. So you might be in your home watching some movie and seeing violence, or you might be listening to the news, or you might be driving your car and seeing other people be angry. And so the first thing that I would say is whenever you feel that anger flaring in you, stop for just a moment and say, is this mine? Because though you may have anger yourself at what's going on this planet, you're being triggered by the anger all around you. And so it gives your body an impetus to express that anger. And so if you say, is this mine? You may be surprised that all of a sudden you get, no, you've just sucked in. Remember that the first thing we do before we're born for 9 months is suck in on our umbilical cord in this area that's the seat of our emotional body, the emotions of our mother, the blood, the food. It all comes in through this area, and that continues through life until we have learned how to extend our energy out rather than taking in. And so if you get it's yours, then here's the second part. Or if you get it's not yours, as we did a moment ago, you could just, what color do all these angry people need from me to release themselves from that anger? Because the anger is that we don't see the hologram. We don't see what's really happening. And so here's the second part. That goodness and that loving kindness in you, it's there. It's just that the anger is very loud and very immediate. And we have to sometimes find that stillness or that gentleness inside us to touch our kindness. But it's there. So we're going to do a little exercise in consciousness to practice all the time. When you go to bed at night, when you get up in the morning, or if you find yourself in anger, try this. Close your eyes. And now ask your body where it holds this deep energy of kindness. It's there. Again, you might see the place in your body, or feel someplace, or hear it. Where is the kindness in you? And then wherever your body indicates to you, bring your conscious awareness into that place in your body. Kind of dip in for a minute and feel it. It might have a sweetness to it, or a softness that you were talking about, a gentleness or an openness, so that you kind of connect to the energy of that kindness. So you go in there for just a second and feel the energy of kindness. And then imagine that you could prick that place open that's encapsulating the kindness at this moment. And that the energy of kindness begins to flow through your whole body, up into your brain, into your face, your eyes, your hands, your torso, down into your feet. That your whole body begins to vibrate. The trillions of cells of your body will be so grateful because they want that kindness. That's your true self. And so as soon as you acknowledge that you have it, it will begin to be more powerful than the anger. And it will distract you away from all of that chatter that gives justification to anger. And it will bring you into a place of peacefulness and your own true self. Where am I holding kindness? Let it flow through me. And as it flows through you, then imagine that you could radiate it out from you. Send it out into the world as if you're offering it to all humanity to find their own kindness. And this is giving a great service, a beautiful purpose to your life, because our lives are connected. What happens to you happens to me. And open your eyes. You have kindness. You just have to remember and feel its goodness in you. It's a matter of choice. Allison, is there another?
The last question is from Washington, D.C. in the U.S.A. Dear Chris, I have just read your message of 4/20/22, and I am longing to carry and live Source Essence as, like you say, steps in a dance. You wrote that if we could all do this, there would be no more fighting and lonely separation. Will you please give one of your exercises in consciousness to help all of humanity do this? To live Source Essence. I want this so much for myself and all humans. I simply can't bear the fighting over anything, absolutely anything, anymore. Thank you for all of your help in getting us through this incredibly difficult time for humans. You are a guiding light and deeply appreciated by so many of us here in D.C.
Oh, thank you. You know, first of all, I think I want to reiterate to you and to everyone that we're here because of these terrible times. We have come as a soul family because we have incarnated again and again and again, and we've developed the skills to not only survive through these terrible times, but to contribute something that lifts us up from them. This is happening because we can no longer live with war and separation. I love the thing that you said there, the loneliness, because it's the loneliness and the separation that causes us the wars, because we can't remember, again, the essence, the true spiritual essence. And you know, my higher self is telling me something that's kind of a giggle to me at this moment. It says, the essence that we have to focus on that will help us to shift everything is life. Life is our essence. Life is our spiritual source. That not only we humans, we carry the sacredness of life. Animals, plants, all things that live are alive because there is a cosmic purpose. There is an essential purpose in that. And so if we could remember the sacredness of life, then we would not be separate. We would be able to, again, let others live their lives, be free to live their lives, and we would be free to live ours. And when we're free to live our lives, we automatically go to the highest octave. We live with grace. We share. We have compassion. We have all of these essences that have been spoken of and passed down that right now seem to be occulted by this scrampling that's going on. And that is just old survival energies. And we are entering a new epoch of life and purpose and spiritual destiny on this planet, which is to hold life sacred. I'll hold my life and I'll hold your life sacred. And so as we do that, then everything will change. Let us do this exercise in consciousness right now that could activate, again, that sense of essence, our essence, to breathe, to love, to evolve. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath into your body and exhale slowly. And now bring all of humanity into your mind's eye and ask humanity what tool they need, what gift they need from you to remember and to live focused on the sacredness of life. That tool which will help them to touch and experience and live the sacredness of life. It could be an object of some kind. It could be a symbol of some kind. It could be a color. So take a deep breath and ask humanity, what is the tool they need from you so that they could remember and live and practice the essence of us all as a soul family, life itself. Again, a symbol, an object, or a color. See what comes to you. Whatever pops into your consciousness, imagine again that you could draw exactly that from the cosmos. Feel that tool coming down from the cosmos, from the essence, universal essence, down to the top of your head, into your solar plexus, your stomach, and from there, imagine that you are lasering this tool to all of humanity, so that all of humanity could experience, practice the sacredness of life, which is the essence of our purpose and our evolution. Continue to draw it down and send it, and feel that you're sending that tool until you can imagine a reaction. Maybe there's a lifting up, or a smiling, or a nodding of the heads, or a dissolving away. But some reaction that each and all of the 7-point-something billion humans are receiving this tool that they need from you to find that they can live with the essence that belongs to each and all of us together. Breathe deeply and open your eyes. Thank you for asking for that exercise in consciousness. I hope that you'll do it again and again. I hope that all of you will do it again and again. you're going to feel differently. Great love and respect to the life force essence in each and all of you.